defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Hey, Shell.
On play action, Goff. That's caught downfield by Tasman. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Second and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, 5.
Throwing on second down. Goff. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is fun. What a throw. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Bigsby to return it. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's Jalen Hurts on second down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? Hot 70. Ready?
Hurts using the pop pass. Out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown, Philadelphia. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Lions 10.
one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Value one. What's that?
Goff's going to throw here on first and 10. That's right side and into the hands of Desmond. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. That love good for 8 does it. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll go play action with Goff. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. It's second down. Now, faking the give. Again, working deep downfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
63. Don't touch that. Anyway.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. So the Eagles use their first time out here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 31-yard line.
Back. 73. Delta.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22
Here's a
yards.
timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
22 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Again, Hurts. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that can really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10. 27-yard line.
set. 180. Hey.
Hurts to the air on first down. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. It's time for one more snap here in this first half.
So they dial up zone coverage. This time it's 2 deep safeties. And what they do is they're going to split the field in half. In each safety, they're going to read the quarterback's eyes. And when that front hand comes off the ball to throw, they've got to break. So they've got a lot of room to cover back there. In this case, a really nice job contesting the throw, knocking it away.
On second down, Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Here is Shipley on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Well, coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Whoa. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Gibbs. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 10.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Goff to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he will score. St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by this defense. The drive for 2 is unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30.
Yards take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Great, set.
Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41.
They'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Forced to his right. Now he takes off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. Hey, no time to get the separation there. The incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's right side. He's got count to Terry. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
This is caught. He's got it.
Successful.
And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Lions 23.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. Yeah!
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
I'm all about all my people now. I what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Working for it, get your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job getting those feet in back. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Good for a Lions 1st down.
To throw is Goff. This one intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got him there. His tight end, Goddard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Hurts. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Good, set.
To throw, Hurts. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall
a rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To the air again. Hurts. Flush to his right. Taking off. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes.